This is an All Ears English podcast, episode 1874, How to Be Natural When You Invite Someone Out.
Welcome to the All Ears English podcast, downloaded more than 200 million times. Are you feeling stuck with your English? We'll show you how to become fearless and fluent by focusing on connection, not perfection. With your American hosts, Lindsay McMahon, the English adventurer, and Michelle Kaplan, the New York radio girl, coming to you from Colorado and New York City, USA. And to get your transcripts delivered by email every week, go to allearsenglish.com/subscribe. What is one easy and natural way to invite someone to do something together that you can use when you're a little bit familiar with this person? Today, find out how to do it to make sure you spend time with great people in your life.
Hey, Lindsay, how are you?
Hey, Michelle, feeling great today. How's everything in your world, New York City?
Yes, it's good. I'm very excited to be talking today.
Yes.
Guys, I am talking to Lindsay for the first time in a little bit.
We took a little bit of a break, but our listeners don't even know because you guys have been hearing Michelle on the podcast.
Oh, that's right. Oops.
All the time.
Never mind.
No, we're always here for our listeners. That's the most important thing. Yeah, but it's so good to chat with you again, Michelle. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you too. How about we get started?
Okay. I love that idea. Let's do it. Oh, interesting. So you said, how about, right?
Yeah, I said, how about? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I doing here? Why did I say how about?
How about? Yeah, you didn't even say how about.
I know,
you said how
I
about,
realized that.
which is so natural and native, right? That's the way I would say it too. What are you doing? You are getting us going here, getting us into the topic. You're basically making a suggestion.
Right. So we can do this. We can use how about to offer a suggestion.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So guys, though, before we get started, remember to hit follow wherever you are listening to the All Ears English podcast, because we don't want you to miss anything.
Yeah, don't miss a single episode. We do 4 episodes a week, as you know, if you're already following us. But if you don't hit follow, you may miss some bonuses or new content or great stuff we have for you. So hit follow now. So, right. Michelle, what do you think? How about a coffee after this? Can we meet up?
I would love to, but we don't live in the same place.
I know. We just
no, yeah. I wrote that and then I used it to.
Well, we could always get on Zoom and just,
that's true.
Brew a pot of coffee and chat, right?
That would be nice. But today, like we said, we're going to talk about this fun way to make suggestions. So this is different than would you like or can I offer you, which are very formal. And saying how about or how about really is a confident way to suggest something. It's almost like you assume the person might say yes. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very casual and it's very confident. It's also a little different from would you like and can I offer you. Would you like, can I offer you are more about literally I'm trying to give you something. I think of how about you could use it for that, but it's also more like let's do something together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Like, for example, you could say like, how about a brownie after class today? Right.
So you're inviting me to go have a brownie together. Right. So it's about an experience, kind of a shared experience. Right.
Right. It's like the suggestion / invitation.
Exactly. Or another example, guys, make sure you're writing these down. And by the way, if you're using the iOS or Android app, you don't have to write them down because you'll see the transcript. So go to allearsenglish.com/app. So here we go. You're hungry? How about a string cheese? That sounds like something you'd say to your kid, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you're making a suggestion. Like, and then if they're my kid, they might say, I don't want a string cheese. And then you say, oh, how about this? You could use it more than once.
The dialogue back and forth. I can't imagine. Can adults eat string cheese? I think they can.
Are you kidding? I have like I eat string cheese all the time.
Do you? I love it.
Yeah, all the time.
Do you peel the cheese or do you bite the stick?
So I think I bite it if I'm in a rush and I peel it if I want to have a good time.
Got it. I see. I see.
But
Funny.
when my grandma, I remember when I was a little girl, you have all these like images of, your childhood. And I remember my grandma would say like, oh, do you want me to peel it like a tree? And she would like peel it for me. So it's still on a little bit and then it looks like a little tree. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I still think of that.
Good memories. Good memories.
Yeah. Or sometimes, I like to have fun with my string cheese. I will I eat a lot of cashews.
Yes.
And I will wrap. Why am I doing this? Why am I talking
put cashews in cheese?
Yeah, I will wrap my string cheese around a cashew.
Oh, that's next level. Interesting. And you also do cheese and peanut butter, right? You told us that before.
Butter.
Weird.
Yeah, or I eat a lot of these special almond crackers I have, and I also
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of wrapping. I used to like to tie my string cheese in knots.
Oh, wow. You playing with your food, right? Did you ever get yelled at then for playing with your food? No.
I don't think too bad, but yeah, I don't know. String cheese is a lot of fun, Lindsay. You should try it out sometime.
I should try string cheese more often. Yeah. I love it.
There you go.
Speaking of lunch, right? Yes. I'm definitely hungry. What's another example, Michelle?
How about we meet at 12 for lunch?
Yeah. So again, this example is also about a shared experience, right?
Right, mm-hmm. Exactly. Or all of these are about food, but you could also invite somebody to this experience. Like, how about swimming today after our run, right?
Yeah. So I love that today's episode, it's looking like it's really about how to invite someone to do something.
Yeah, right? It is. It is. It's funny because I wasn't thinking about it in that category. I was thinking more like a suggestion or things like that. But it's a really cool way to invite someone to do something. Yeah,
it's a connection episode today, right, guys?
Sure.
Because connection, not perfection, is what we believe in. And we want to give you the tools to build those friendships and those relationships. But what about, I'm wondering if there's ever a time that we wouldn't use this. Maybe it's too casual for a situation.
I think I think it's I
kind of think if it's a first date situation, you may need to know the person a little bit better.
True.
Yeah.
That's really true, cuz if you get drinks or something, and then maybe if you want to take a walk afterwards, you're not quite ready for it to be done. But if you throw out oh, how about we take a walk now? If you're not sure the other person is feeling it, then it's maybe a little forward.
Yeah, it's kind of hedging a little bit. It's assuming that they'll probably say, it's kind of rolling into the invitation very casually with confidence. So you may want to word that just a little differently to not make any assumptions that they want to spend more time with you. Because first dates, dating is tough. We never know what the other person is thinking in the beginning. Right,
exactly. So I think when you use how about, there's a certain degree of confidence, not for sure. Like when I offer my son a string cheese, if I say how about a string cheese, I don't know what's going to happen.
You're going to get rejected.
I very well might. But I think there is a certain, in our example, how about we meet at 12 for lunch? Okay, well, we already know that. It sounds like we already know we're meeting for lunch. So suggesting a time, it's not so controversial.
Oh, that's true. So if you've already made that plan, you're having lunch that day and you're just following up on the time.
Specifics, right?
That's a good use for this too.
Yeah, exactly. So, a more formal way would be, would you like to get a coffee with me later? But or I didn't write this, but you want to get a coffee, right?
Right. Very common. Natives say that all the time. Wanna, meaning want to, right? So, and you guys as listeners, as our listeners here, you want to be listening for wanna, not want to.
Right.
That's the key. Yeah. Yeah.
That's very important.
That's really important. And then another fun one, it's getting a little playful, a lot of personality, is saying, can I interest you in something? Like what, Michelle?
Can I interest you in a breakfast burrito, Lindsay?
Yeah. And breakfast burritos are kind of hot out here in the West, actually. I don't know. Are they popular in New York, breakfast burritos? Or is it
a little bit, but I wouldn't say, I know when I went to Austin, Texas, I remember that was really, a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yes. The thing that's hot here is green chili. So breakfast burritos with green chili. They love their green chili in Denver. It's so fun.
That is funny.
Yeah. So, but there is something kind of nice about being formal when we're inviting someone. I don't know. There's something confident about that too. Would you like to do this with me? It's very upfront and you're risking getting rejected.
Right. Exactly. So these are very different. Like, would you like to? Sounds very different from how about or wanna. For sure.
And there's a time and place for each of these, right, Michelle?
Exactly. So I think that, to kind of knowing the difference between them and, knowing that how about wanna sounds a little more confident, I think that's very useful.
Okay, so Michelle, would it be weird to use these in a conversation? I mean, what do you think here?
Well, all at the same time.
It would be weird.
Let's see how it goes.
All right, here we go. Okay. All right, in this situation, Michelle, we are at the grocery store. Here we go.
All right.
So I really want to make something sweet.
Ooh, how about cookies?
Ooh, good idea. Michelle, would you like to make them with me?
That'd be great. Can I interest you in a dinner and a movie night at my house and cookie baking?
Yes. Sign me up. I added that little native bonus for our listeners today.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. What does that mean? That's so good.
It means I'm coming. Yes. It's like,
you'll be there.
Yeah, you'll be there. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
All right. So what did we use here?
So what did we use here? So, okay. Well, first of all, I said, how about cookies, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said, how about cookies? So here it's not about inviting someone to do something and go somewhere. You're just saying, why don't you bake cookies, right?
Right. So you can use it that way as well.
Yeah, that's another way to use it. And then I said, ooh, good idea. Would you like to make them with me? And here I'm really just full on inviting you to do something together.
Right. And then I get excited and very playful. And I said, can I interest you in a dinner and movie night at my house? Right. Yes. So you could use, can I interest you in a more formal way? Like, I feel like I can, but I feel like a lot of times it's kind of used in a cute way.
Yeah, this is a cute way. Like I can imagine you kind of like making a gesture and sort of being playful here. Ooh, Can I interest you in a dinner and a movie night at my house and cookie baking?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're having fun. I mean, you're not being totally just neutral in tone.
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, do you think this sounded, they were all together, but I don't think it sounded funny to put them in the same conversation because they were useful. I mean, we were kind of throwing a lot of things out there.
Oh, for sure. No, we've done other episodes where you really shouldn't pair things together. The same thing shouldn't be repeated 5 times. But this one, guys, we're talking about making plans with someone. So it makes total sense.
Right. Exactly. Yes. But yeah, oh my gosh, these are all fun.
Yeah, I love it. Guys, go out and try these. I mean, today's episode is all about having you make that invitation so that you're spending time with people that you want to hang out with, right? That's the key. It's connection.
Right. This is definitely a connection episode. So this is fun. The takeaway is connect with people. These are useful ways to suggest things or to invite someone to something. So, try it out. Think which one is best for which situation. Like, would I ask my brother to do something with this one or that one or my coworker or, think about how these might be different.
Yeah, guys. And most importantly, just make that invitation. Go for it. Because again, we want to spend our lives hanging out and building relationships, building connections. That's the key. Don't let your English get in the way of connection. Right, Michelle? Absolutely. That's what we're all about.
Oh my gosh, that is so what we're all about.
So good. All right. Great stuff today, Michelle. I'll see you very soon.
All right. Bye, Lindsay.
Bye. Thanks for listening to All Ears English. Would you like to know your English level? Take our 2-minute quiz. Go to allearsenglish.com/fluency score. And if you believe in connection, not perfection, then hit subscribe now to make sure you don't miss anything. See you next time.